Cooking Appa.
Hi, this is Cooking Appa. I'm not sure whether you can hear it's raining like cats and dogs outside my house. I like to cook something warm for my family, and then my five friends will be coming later. So I'll be making some braised pork leg today. Today's braised pork leg is different from what I previously done. Let me show you my pork leg. Not sure if you notice, I actually got more 猪脚丸, all this part here, right? The round side of the pork knuckles, because I actually bought this separately and I mixed with some the meat which is attached to the pork leg, which is the 猪蒸肉. So two purpose. Number one, those who love the collagen and the skin, like my daughter and me, can eat this. And those who like the meat, like my wife and my mother-in-law and her friends, they can eat the meat here. Very nice combination. You can usually only do this when you go to a local wet market. The most important step to prep your pork leg is to blanch it. Put it inside a pot of cold water, put in a few pieces of ginger and then some Chinese rice wine, bring it to a boil, let it boil for a couple of minutes, take it out, wash the scums away. By doing so, you can remove at least 90% of the gaminess of your pork. If you don't do that, your pork will be super gamey. So you cannot skip the blanching process, okay? Then how do we make the braised broth? We need some fresh herbs here. This is fresh coriander, or let me zoom in. So this is what you need to make the braised broth. This is fresh coriander, roots, shallot, garlic, ginger. This is cinnamon stick, bay leaf, 2 pieces of star anise, 2 tablespoons of rock sugar or any sugar, and this is the ready mix braised powder. And I will putting in some 13 spice powder. If you can't find 13 spice powder, you can put in 5 spice powder. Besides braising the pork leg, I'm also going to braise shiitake mushroom. This is rehydrated, and then some dried futsu, tofu, and egg. I will braise these 3 towards the end. So the condiment required here: a good amount of Shaoxing wine, dark caramelized soya sauce, light soya sauce, premium light soya sauce, and some salt, and of course I'll be putting in some of my Cooking Appa chicken stock powder. We're going to start by making the braised broth. Give it some oil and heat it up. Once you have heat out the oil, we can put in all the fresh herbs first, and we're going to saute it a bit for the flavor to release. I did not mince all these things today because I prefer to have a clearer broth. So let's saute this for a minute or two before we continue. So whatever you see inside here, things like fresh coriander roots, the ginger, the garlic, the shallot, all this is going to further help to remove the gaminess of your pork. Correct? So once we have, this is after like 1 minute plus, we have already browned the fresh ingredient, fresh herbs a bit. I'm going to start adding in the sauce. This is the water I use to soak the shiitake mushroom. A small bowl of Shaoxing wine. I finished it. This is a small bottle anyway. Alright, this I only left a little bit. Give it about 1 liter of water. This is the braised powder, pre-mixed braised powder, star anise, bay leaf, and also cinnamon stick, raw sugar, 1 teaspoon of the 13 spice powder, or you can use 5 spice powder, 1 teaspoon of my Cooking Appa chicken stock powder. For those interested, you can get it from Shopee Malaysia or Shopee Singapore or any Enviet restaurant throughout the whole Malaysia. Give it a few rounds of light soya sauce, about maybe 3-4 tablespoons, and then also about 4-5 tablespoons of dark soya sauce. This is more for the color. And I'm going to start with 1 teaspoon of salt. Right before serving, we can still adjust to taste, okay? Our braised broth is almost done. We just need to bring this to a boil and let it boil for 2-3 minutes. Oh, it is already super fragrant. Now, if you want to add in some black pepper, white pepper, this is the time you can add in, okay? Some black pepper, some white pepper. Optional. Right, this is after about 2-3 minutes boiling. Good enough. Our braised broth is ready. Super fragrant right now. Next step, get ready the inner pot. Oh, I'm using pressure cooker today, right? So so get ready your inner pot of the pressure cooker. Put in the pork leg and put in the shiitake mushroom. The rest, the egg, the fuzu, all those I will braise separately lah. Right, then we add in the braised broth. Right, just nice. You don't want too much broth. What you want is just enough to make sure everything is nicely submerged under the broth. So here's my pressure cooker. We put in the inner pot. Close the lid. And on it, I'm going to use high pressure and pressure cook it for approximately 15 minutes, yep, should be okay. Let it start. Right, this is done. Oh. Now I need to actually take out the broth and use the broth to go and cook through my other ingredients such as tofu and stuff, yeah? All right, so let's try to bring the broth over. Right, I have moved most of the broth over here, and we are going to braise the egg, tofu, and also fuzu. Fuzu, I only need to put in towards the last 1 minute because that's the so-called instant fuzu, hot pot fuzu. This is the tofu. Just now it was the egg. Fuzu later. While waiting for this now. When we are doing this, actually there's two purposes. Number one, it is going to help to braise the ingredient here. Number two, the braise is going to thicken up by itself, so which is going to create a more flavorful broth as well. Right, this is after about 18-19 minutes. I'm going to put in some hot pot fuzu. Once the hot pot fuzu is softened, then it is ready. I think today I'm going to starch my braised broth, which is very commonly done by the stores selling outside. Yeah? All right, so let me take out the fuzu first. Set it aside. Take out the tofu. Take out the egg. Then I have some leftover broth here. Let me give it a bit of starch solution. This is totally optional. Right. So this is good for your white porridge or white rice. Right, so here's my braised pork leg today. The braised pork leg, the fuzu, the tofu, the shiitake mushroom, and the egg. Cooking one dish, but it turns out to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 different dishes. Definitely good for dinner. So I hope you like my very simple video today. If you like my video, do share my video on Facebook to your friends. Come to Cooking Appa Facebook fan page to click like and follow button, follow up on Instagram, and subscribe to Cooking Appa YouTube channel. Thank you very much. Bye bye.